Hey guys, Q here with my top 20 for 2020 Halloween watches, created by Joe the Horror Man and Horrific Nightmares JM. Now, five of these I don't actually own, but I am working on it, and the rest I do. So I hope you guys can bear with me with that. And starting off here, I'm going to start off with number 20, obviously, and that is going to be WNUF Halloween Special. I absolutely love this film, guys. It's a super nostalgic film, even though it came out in 2013. It feels like it came out in the 80s, and it feels like I basically taped this off a TV. I found the VHS tape, put it in, and just started watching all these old type commercials that it's like I seem to remember these commercials even though they're made up. They did it so well. They really did, and it gave me a nostalgic feeling even though all of this was made up. Really good, guys. If you have not checked out WNUF Halloween, I believe they have it up on Shudder right now. So if you guys can't find that anywhere, go check that out. Alright guys, now coming in at number 19 is going to be Ghostbusters, the first one. There's something about Ghostbusters that I have to watch every Halloween. Just the feel really gets me into the Halloween season, and I basically watch Ghostbusters and, of course, the second one. Not the remake at all, but I watched these from Halloween season all the way past through New Year's, actually. Alright guys, coming in at number 18 is Hocus Pocus. Again, very nostalgic film for me. Now, when this came out, I'm not a big fan of the three women in here. Actually, I'm more of a fan of her. I didn't mind her in Sister Act. She was pretty giddy in that, but I'm really not a fan of Bette Midler or Sarah Jessica Parker. Either way, I was forced to watch this a lot as a kid, and my sisters and my mother absolutely loved this, but I grew into loving this film. The atmosphere is fantastic. Some of the practical effects is decent. The zombie look is okay, and I just like the story overall. It's funny, witty, and full of Halloweenness. Alright guys, coming in at number 17 is going to be the original Addams Family film. Again, very nostalgic for me. Has a really good atmosphere for Halloween, especially at the end of the film where it actually is Halloween. And instead of going trick-or-treating, they decide to wake the dead. And that's their fun time during Halloween. So now, guys, this might seem a little weird coming in at number 16, but it's for a specific reason. And that is Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2. And that is for the reason of when I was younger, I was only really allowed to go to the video stores around Halloween or on Halloween to rent a horror film. And I always wanted to watch the Nightmare on Elm Street films, and the first one was always out, so I rented Part 2. I think it was the night before Halloween or the day of Halloween, because I usually either didn't really go to school that day or it was a very short day of school. Either way, I would go out to the video store, and I did rent Part 2, and I got to watch it later that night as I was eating candy. It was an amazing thing that really I enjoyed as a kid, and I'll never forget it. Alright guys, another weird one here. Coming in at number 15 is Friday the 13th. But it's going to be part 4, guys. The final chapter. The reason for this is I just always thought it was like a Halloween-y feel to this one. It seemed more like a fall weather outside in the area, and the many masks that Tommy Jarvis makes, like Halloween-type masks, you know, it kind of felt Halloween-y for me. So I liked watching Part 4 a lot during this season. Coming in at number 14, guys, is going to be The Lost Boys. Yes, The Lost Boys. I enjoy the first one. Has a nice little atmosphere of like autumn type thing, and I just overall love watching this around this time, guys. Alright, next up here, it is one that I don't own physically, and I am looking into that, guys, and that is Ernest Scared Stupid. Absolutely love this film, very nostalgic, and I watch it at least twice a year. Once at the beginning of October, and on Halloween I watch it. Next up, guys, is another film I do not own yet. I just recently, sadly, found out about this film, and I really gotta find it. And it is The Barn. It is an awesome, a really freaking awesome Halloween-y type film. Has a great atmosphere, guys. If you have not seen it, check it out if possible. And next up again is another film I do not own, and it is Night of the Demons. I noticed that a lot of you own this film, and I am looking into getting this. I gotta find better stores where I'm going, because a lot of the stores that I go to don't have all these awesome films. But I do like watching it, guys. I do know many sites where I can watch these, and I do watch these, and I watch many things on my laptop or TV if possible, because I can switch to watching it on my TV sometimes. Alright, guys. So coming in now at number 10 is going to be another nostalgic film for me, Beetlejuice. I have to watch Beetlejuice every Halloween season. What isn't there not to like about Beetlejuice, guys? Tim Burton, the atmosphere of Tim Burton, Beetlejuice being a ghost, poltergeist type deal. I love the different ways that people look in the waiting room, the death scenes, with the shark on the leg and the shrunken head and the guy dying with that cigarette and all that. It's just great, great stuff. Absolutely puts me in the feel for Halloween. Alright, guys, coming in at number 9, An American Werewolf in London. Have to watch this every single Halloween. Just my favorite werewolf film of all time. It's great from the beginning to the end. You get a kill just almost right at the beginning. You have a good dialogue with it, with the comedic duo between this dude and him there. And I love it all around. I love the transformation of the werewolf. Such goodness. And the way his friend keeps popping up and looking more rotted every time is also pretty hilarious and great. And overall, a great watch. And I do watch this at least twice every Halloween season. Alright, guys. Coming in here at number 8 is going to be from the Mummy Complete Legacy Collection. Yes, I know it's the Mummy. It doesn't really have a Halloween-y type feel, but I give these original monsters some love, guys. If it wasn't for them, I don't think we would have a lot of the awesomeness we'd have today. But I do watch the original Mummy from 1932, which I believe was played by Boris Karloff, and he did a really great job as the Mummy. I do prefer him as Frankenstein, but he did a great job as the Mummy. Now, coming in at number 7, guys, is coming from the Dracula Complete Legacy Collection, and that's going to be the very first Dracula film from 1931. Absolutely awesome gothic feel to this film. I love this. I love the music score in this one. It's pretty cool. Just overall, a really good, fun time, and it's Dracula, guys. How can you not want to watch Dracula during a Halloween season? Alright, guys, coming in at number 6, it is Frankenstein's Complete Legacy Collection, but it will be the original Frankenstein from 1931 with Boris Karloff. I know Boris Karloff played most of these, but I love the original. Has a good atmosphere to it, and the storyline was fantastic. The other ones were more fun, I found, especially when they brought in Igor and whatnot, but it was, I had some good times with the first one, and I'll never forget it. It has a great atmosphere, and again, I love giving these original monsters some loving around Halloween, guys. I at least watch one of their films during this season, and it's usually the first one. What a menacing looking creature. Very misunderstood. Rawr. Alright, guys. Now, next up is a film that I just recently watched. I did do a review, and I gotta find this movie ASAP, and I'm going to be going to the store probably tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, tomorrow's Halloween, so probably the day after, and I'm gonna be looking for this in all my stores if possible. If not, then I'm gonna have to find a way to order it online. And it is They Live Inside Us. Guys, if you can find this film, I watched this 4 times already, this film, guys. 4 times. It gets me right into the spirit of Halloween. I was just amazed and blown away on how well done it is. Guys, I'm not kidding. The music score all the way through the whole film is just amazing and has a great, fantastic Halloween-y vibe. Alright, guys. Now coming in at number 4, it's gotta be, for me, Idle Hands. Again, a Halloween-y film. Absolutely love this film. Has one of my favorite bands, The Offspring. A guy has a possessed hand, and it turns out to be a real killer. And I really do enjoy this, guys. From start to finish. I liked a lot of Devon Sawa's stuff when he was younger. The Fanatic wasn't too bad, the last thing he did, I believe. I'd like to see him in more stuff. I'd like to see him come back to being into more horror films. But yeah, man. Devon Sawa, Seth Green, Idle Hands. He kills his buddies. They come back. She's that crazy psycho looking for the hand. She knows it's out there. Either way, guys, Idle Hands is number 4. Coming in at number 3 is going to have to be, for me, Rob Zombie's House of a Thousand Corpses. Not only is it based on Halloween, it's just incredibly gruesome, guys. My 3 favorite films of Rob Zombie's. I love 31 as well, but that did not make my list, guys. There's just so much films that I could have made a top 40 easy. Either way, absolutely love the House of a Thousand Corpses. I love the attraction area. I love the actors themselves doing the characters were just amazing. Alright, guys, coming in at number 2 is going to be Trick or Treat, or Trick or Treat, with our boy Sam. Now, we cannot go without a Halloween without watching Trick or Treat, because if you don't follow the rules, Sam will get you. Love this film, guys. Perfect anthology film. I love how it goes in a complete circle. Just great. You know, he ends up dying from her. Sorry, spoiler alert. And it goes all around in a circle and in a complete circle, and love that. I just do. The actors are fantastic, and I can't wait for a part 2. Damn COVID. And coming up at number 1, guys. Number 1. Unfortunately, I only do have it like this, but it's going to be Halloween 2 from 1981. I do watch the complete franchise, including both Rob Zombie's versions. I'm not a humongous fan of Rob Zombie's Part 2, but I still watch it, guys. I do enjoy some of it. And, you know, everybody's allowed to like a little something. But yeah, Halloween 2 is going to be my number one, guys. I just absolutely love Halloween 2. Everything about it. It's a great sequel. It picks up right after the first one. Michael kills a hell of a lot more people. I love the little spring kill where he jumps out at the girl there at the beginning where she's talking on the phone and her friend's telling her that there's a killing going on in Haddonfield, and she ends up hearing a noise. So she goes into, I believe, the living room, and Michael just springs out and stabs her. I just love it. That scene itself is just fantastic. The hospital is just great. I love hospital atmospheric films, and they brought that, and I liked it. And the actors in this film, guys, to me, were just a better cast, in my opinion, than the first one. I did like a lot of the cast in the first one, but it was mostly the four girls and Dr. Loomis that I really liked, you know. And in this one, I like the ambulance guys, the EMTs, you know. One of the nurses is pretty alright. Dr. Loomis, of course. Just, it's all good fun. And the blood tears. I know there's some faults, like Jamie Lee with her precise precision in the shooting him right in the eyeballs there. That's just amazing shots. But other than that, not bad, you know. And just, I love the way Michael comes out of the door there and he's all on fire and she's hiding, and it's just good stuff. So that's it for my 2020, well, top 20 for 2020. Sorry about that, guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. Make sure to check out everyone else doing their top 20 for 2020 Halloween watches. And I'd like to thank Joe the Horror Man and Jason from Horrific Nightmares for creating this. This was awesome, and I'm glad to be finally participating in one of these. And hopefully I'll join the next one. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. Y'all take care. Ciao.